All right, guys, welcome to Breakpoint.
Yeah, thank you. That's awesome.
For having us.
So excited that you're here. So, as John said, we've been doing some work together. Back in April, we got together in New York City. We served some Boba to the crowd and announced that you guys would be putting together with us a next-gen loyalty customer program on Solana. And I know you have some progress. We're going to share some pretty spectacular stats. But let's start at the beginning. Andrew, why build this on Solana? Why now? Tell us a little bit about your business.
Yeah, Boba guys had always, when we built it and started this thing, we always wanted to be a leader of innovation and a pioneer. So when we started, we did things with sustainability, like the bamboo straws that we have. We have a factory in the United States, which is really hard to pull off. We made like lookbooks that were kind of fashion-driven. So we've always tried to push the envelope on things.
It's awesome. Ben?
Well, I mean, we always wanted to build a loyalty app for the longest time, but it was always really expensive. You know, we got quotes for like $1 million just to build it on iOS, and then you'd have to spend more money on Android, and so it was really cost prohibitive for the longest time. But then something special happened in the past couple of years, this thing called PWAs, Progressive Web Apps.
Yep.
And it was a big deal, you know, if you've used Orca or Tulip Garden like that, like we have, like we were really blown away with what you could do inside of a browser and not have to download something. So, you know, with Solana being so fast and so cheap, like for us, it was like the right time, the right costs, and the right tools for us to build.
And you guys had like a physical punch card.
Oh yeah, you should show them that.
I did have one with me. This is what I use at the airport. Just kidding. This looks like an actual passport, and so it was a physical interpretation of what we've essentially built with you all. We have these things inside like stamps. So you would go to any of our 24 stores across San Francisco, New York, and LA, and you would go to, like in this case, a Burlingame store, which is in California, and you would get a stamp by going to the store. And you would collect the stamps as you go and put it all in your passport.
Which is awesome, but it's not really next gen, right? Yeah, like physical stamp passports, they've been around for hundreds of years. I don't know. So we're going to throw up on the screen what it looks like today, and this is indeed next gen. Yeah. So why don't we talk a little bit about how this works and why the Solana tech stack and ecosystem really gives you this experience that you can't find elsewhere.
I call it the 3 C's. Like the first one is composability. I think that the ecosystem, whether it's in a bear or bull market, like the devs on Solana are always building, and I think that that's what drew us to it. We got us really excited about it, and so they all talk to each other. They're all interoperable, and so that was really exciting from the composability standpoint. The second one was community. I think that, again, there's a development community, but there's also a community of users as well. And then for us, how it translates is, we have token-gated access to like secret menu items. We have access to events. And so that was really rich. And then the third C is collaboration. I think that, if you've seen what we've done, we've worked with like anyone from like Casey Musgraves to Madewell to Mortal Kombat to Care Bears, like all these brands.
Yeah, you guys love the collabs.
We love the collabs. We're kind of like a lifestyle brand. And so for us, it was awesome to be able to kind of give value from those brands to our guests and vice versa. And so that was a big thing. And shout out to Hang.xyz. They're the devs that really kind of brought this to life and made this all possible. We really love working with them.
Yeah, Hang did an amazing job. And the fact that it's built on sort of a decentralized infrastructure also gives you some advantages. I don't know if anybody saw the Square outage a couple weeks ago. Centralized services do go down. And you guys are longtime Square customers, right? You were one of the first to partner with Square.
Yeah.
So that can be a little painful, yeah?
Yeah. We dog-fooded a lot of their early products, and I think that we're always on the cutting edge. Sometimes it works out, and this is one of the ones where we feel like we're really early, and that time has come.
All right, so let's talk about progress. So this new passport program on Solana, we've been piloting at one location in San Francisco, just one, since about mid-September, so like five weeks?
5 weeks, yep.
Let's talk a little bit about the progress. What are you seeing?
Yeah, so this has been really exciting because, our main thing is we're marketers by trade, and so we like to shout from the rooftops and say like, hey, here's what we're building, here's what we've got. This is one of the ones where we kept kind of really quiet because we really needed to test it, before we roll it out to all the stores. And so we really just relied on word of mouth and our cashiers to really talk about the program.
Right.
And despite that, we've already got It's actually 600 now, just heads up. And during the time that we've been in Amsterdam, it's actually 600 users. Again, without promotion, in one store in 5 weeks. So 600 users already on there. That's basically every three out of 10 people have signed up for the program already.
Okay.
What's also amazing is 31% of orders are now coming in through loyalty at that store.
Wow.
Which is amazing, the adoption. And if you look at loyalty users, pre-loyalty and post-loyalty, what we've seen is there's been an uptick in monthly visits. And so 67% of lift in monthly visits. So someone that came in twice a month is now coming in 3 times a month.
Wow.
And again, same user pre-loyalty and post-loyalty.
Right.
What we've also seen is the spend has also gone up as well. So we've seen 65% increase in spend. So someone that was spending $15 a month is now spending $25 a month,
That's
which
incredible.
is really amazing.
Yeah.
And then the million-dollar question is, is this worth it? Is there actually a return on investment? And so thank God, the early stats have really showed us we've seen 800% ROI. So basically, every dollar we spend on rewards, we're getting back $9 in revenue. So
that's incredible. So every dollar spent, every dollar that you guys put into this loyalty program, $9 are coming back from customers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So I guess my next question is, one store, or are we going to really expand this thing? It feels like maybe it should roll out.
I guess you're putting us on the spot here. It's exclusive to this. We actually are going to roll it across all 24 of our stores in San Francisco, New York, and LA on Black Friday. So on Friday, November 24th, we're dropping this across all our stores. And again, I hope our team's ready. We haven't really seen anything like this in the marketplace. Again, a lot of you have different apps on your phone, but what we've got, I think, is something special. So can't wait. November 24th.
So we're calling that Big Boba Friday?
Big Boba Friday, Big Boba energy. That's what we got.
Love it. Yeah, round of applause. I love it. Ben, this is incredible. I wanted you to talk a little bit about, I know you've been diving into the data to see sort of what kind of user behavior you're seeing from these casual fans that are now sort of becoming super fans. Tell us some of the stories that you're seeing on the individual level.
Yeah, well, our app is a little bit different than a lot of loyalty apps. Loyalty apps generally are kind of like glorified punch cards. And so for ours, it's really built around this idea of a mystery box. And so every interaction, every chance you come into the store, you have a chance to interact with that guest. And so what we've seen is really, really interesting. And so some of the user stats that we've been diving into, we've been turning casuals into superfans. So someone that's coming in every 3 weeks or so, now they're coming in 2.5 times a week. 2.5 days.
Wow.
We've seen a woman that, she's a regular, and one of her mystery box rewards was a free pastry. And what we've seen now is that now that's part of her habit now. And so what I love about that anecdote is that it actually gives our guests permission to try new things. I think that we're also, habit-driven, and we kind of order the same strawberry matcha latte. This woman is now trying new things, and we give her permission to do that because we're able to surprise and delight. And then my most favorite story has been what we call the churn and return. And so we've seen someone that came, the last time they came into Boba Guys was 2021. And they came in a couple times, and they never came back.
Right.
And for whatever reason, they came into our Nopa store in September 25th, and happened to go into the Nopa store, sign up for the program, the passport program. And since then, they've opened the mystery box, and they've redeemed a couple of rewards. But now they're coming in every single day. 22 out of the last 29 days.
That's almost every single day.
Almost every single day. And now they're gunning for the gold loot box, which is really, really incredible. And so that's really amazing to kind of not only bring people back, but bringing them back in a really compelling way.
I love that. So what kind of features can we look forward to as the program evolves? Blockchain gives you a lot of capabilities to do things that you wouldn't be able to do with another loyalty program. What kind of things are you guys looking to roll out into next year?
I mean, there's so many. The ones that we're really excited about are token gating experiences, secret menu items. That's kind of hard to pull off. You can't whisper to someone that we have a secret menu. You actually have to do it through the app. We've got things we're able to kind of work with other brands on the loyalty platform and kind of give them value and them give us value back.
Oh, I love that.
The ability to give out discounts and badges, turning
customizations.
Customizations, exactly. We're going to be able to have live collectibles and NFTs and being able to show that on your loyalty card. yeah, the sky's the limit. We're really, really excited. And then we're also thinking about payments. I think that's a really big one. I don't want to reveal too much on that. Maybe you'll have to invite us back for Singapore. But
Yeah, like I'd love for you guys to be back here on stage in September 24, Singapore, and we'll do a whole payments presentation.
I love it. I love it.
All right, you guys heard it. Commitment right here, right? Yeah. All right, super, super cool. We're out of time. Thank you guys so much for being here in Amsterdam. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, and I look forward to more Big Boba energy.
Awesome.
All right, thanks guys.
Josh.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys.